Hey guys, JFJ's Gaming here. Before this episode begins, I just want to let you know what happened with the second half of the Rite Ascension episode that I was going to upload on the channel. So here's what happened. That the night I recorded the footage, after I was done editing the first half of the part one of the Rite Ascension episode, I was so sleepy that after I uploaded that episode, I accidentally deleted the footage that I used in the second half of the episode. So when I loaded back to finish the video, all the clips were totally blank. Like there's nothing playing there. So after I realized this, I realized the mistake I made and was mad at myself for it. So I do apologize that you won't be seeing my perspective for the second half of that Archon quest. So, for a short summary, we got to see the other two of Detai, Cloud Retainer and Xiao. We told them our story and that we're innocent. So now we got to report back to Childe. So that's a summary of the second half of the Rite of Ascension quest. So I do hope you will enjoy this video. I will guarantee you that this mistake will never ever happen again. So if you want to stay up to date with all my latest updates and incoming posts on upcoming videos, please go ahead and follow me on my social media pages over on Facebook and Twitter. That's facebook.com/jsgaming127, and over on Twitter if you have Twitter at twitter.com/jsgaming127. But most importantly, if you want to stay up to date on all my weekly uploads, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and then click the notification bell so that you will always be updated on all my latest uploads. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up right now so that you guys can watch this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thanks so much for understanding, and enjoy. Hello mga gamers! Ako po si JFJ's Gaming, and we are back with another episode of Genshin Impact. So in our last episode, we attended the Rite Ascension, but then the unexpected happened. Apparently, the Geo Archon, also known as Rex Lapis, has been assassinated by someone that we don't know of. And we were classed as a suspect because we got too close when it happened. So we tried to run. We almost got caught by the middle of that, but thankfully someone came to help us get away. And turns out it was one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers who calls himself Childe. And Childe knows that it wasn't us, so he wants to help us find the culprit. And he gave us this so-called sigil of permission and told us to go seek out what is called the Adepti, which can help us prove our innocence. So that's what we did. We visited what's that area called? The mountain area. Yeah, these three areas: Qingyun Peak, Mount Hulao, and Mount Okang. So we visited three of the Adepti. One was a deer and two were cranes, or swan crane. I think they're called cranes, the type of bird that we saw in the last episode. But I'll just look it up later. And we also met one more at Wangshu Inn, who I think is an Adepti or is just a regular vision wielder named Xiao. So we visited all four. We told them our version of the story, that we're innocent, most importantly. So they so far have sided with us, and of course are shocked to hear that the Geo Archon has been assassinated. But as of now, we have to head back and find Childe so we can tell him that we already reported the assassination of Rex Lapis to them, so that we can figure out what our next step would be. And right now, during my off time, I wanted to see if Rex Lapis's dead dragon body was still there at the scene of the crime. And as I was flying over, it is still there. So I would imagine I can't go back there for now, because otherwise the Millith will catch me. So, bad idea. Anyways, let's see what Childe has to say.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst?
Actually, it was great.
I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the Rite of Dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
I agree. Something is definitely not right.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell?
Nothing to do with you.
Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Okay. Oh, that's the end of the first quest? Okay. Wait until the following day. An organization known as Wing Shing. Okay, I had no idea that was already the end of the quest. But I was already over an hour of recording, so I had to end the last episode pretty soon because it was pretty hard to like jam every footage into 1 hour because apparently the software I'm using called Share Factory doesn't allow me to finalize a video that is over 60 minutes long or an hour long. So I had to trim it all down to make it fit to allow me to finalize the video before I upload it to the channel. Anyways, so what do we have to do now? Wait until the following day. Upon your return from visiting the Adepti, you discover that the Qixing have hidden the Geo Archon's vessel away. Childe promised he'd find someone to break the stalemate, so you pay another visit to Northland Bank. Okay, so right now we gotta wait for the following day. What are we supposed to do in the meantime? Or I can just do this. Oh wait, let me just claim my achievement. Thank you for the Primo Gems. Oh, and as of this recording, they did announce a bunch of new characters. This is if I just go ahead and pull up here. Oh, actually, it's not been updated yet. In about an hour, no, actually 50 minutes. It says there 50 minutes. So after 50 minutes, there will be new characters. From which I heard, there's a new character from the next region that will be added to the game called Fontaine. And upon research, Fontaine is based on France because Fontaine is a French word for I forgot. I need to look up my French again. Anyways, let's go ahead and fast forward time so we don't have to wait around. So I believe we can just do this. And yep, just right there. And voila! It's the next day. And let's see. Aha!
Liyue Qixing is disgusting.
Okay, so we gotta go into Northland Bank. Alright. So, we just have to speak to the staff. And... I still don't fully trust Childe, since he is a Fatui Harbinger. But I did look in the character selection, and he is a playable character. Okay, so let's go talk to the receptionist here.
Welcome, friend of Childe, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost. But back to the matter at hand. Childe tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Childe promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Childe is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
Liyue Pavilion?
Oh, Paimon knows this one. Ahem. There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Liyue Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
Trust you to only know these sort of things.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
I didn't intend to talk like that, but that's what dialogue the game gave me. Farewell, Archaic Lord. Okay. So find Childe. Alright, so let's get out of this Northland Bank, or Fatui Bank, as I like to call it. The Fatui Bank. And see who is this guy that Childe mentioned. Okay, I don't know why these loading screens take a bit longer than expected. We're just exiting the building. Shouldn't take that long. I mean, I guess it's a large game, so everything is still like rendering in. But come on. I mean, you gotta make things faster than this. I mean, this is what most gamers hate, is a long-ass loading screen. Alright, so just down there. Oh, there he is. Alright, Childe, who are we meeting?
Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Okay, we're gonna have dinner. Oh, cutscene.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Zhongli? Okay, let's go ahead and meet this Zhongli character. again, these long-ass loading screens need to be worked on. They take too long, in my opinion. Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hmm? Hmm.
What's this feeling?
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Wang Sheng?
Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Indeed, it is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
The Geo Archon is also an Adeptus?
Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have a Dayside to deal with.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Childe has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
I accept your invitation.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks, and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Okay. Alright, so let's go meet up with Zhongli. Um, yeah, apparently someone spoiled it for me on social media. That apparently Zhongli is the Geo Archon. And I think they're not I hated that they spoiled it for me, but I think it was so obvious even if you didn't know because if you notice Venti's eye color, outfit, and everything all matched, the color of animal powers. So after looking at Zhongli, he does have similar character details similar to Venti. So yeah, I could see why he would be the Geo Archon. Anyways.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
I prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt, but Liyue is the better place.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue. Organizing the Rite of Parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Childe wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Childe get out of us doing the Rite of Parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Childe has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow!
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prized Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Noctilucous jade? I got so many of those. But I guess we gotta do what the game says. Go and buy Noctilucous jade. Alright, so we just have to go over here. I mean, I don't know why the game doesn't want us, to like just show or give Zhongli all the Noctilucous jade that we have on us right now. But I guess they want to us to experience this game longer. Hello, sir.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade Noctilucous jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly, so... What do you think, Mr. Zhongli?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Jeez.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna cost a lot of money if we buy them all.
Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
That's true.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
Maybe he's rich.
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What?
He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have more on him.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
I don't think it's gonna work that way, Paimon.
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Then, can we get some small samples?
That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
These samples.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
This is impressive handiwork.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
I remember this spot in the Daraupa Gorge.
Ooh, Paimon remembers! We once saw this big pot down at the Daraupa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move!
Alright, so we got these samples. So we gotta go to Mondstadt and go to Daraupa Gorge. So Daraupa Gorge, which is the closest spawn point, over here. So let's go.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Huh. And who might that friend be? The only person I could think of that loves dandelion wine is Venti himself, from Barbados.
It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
Yep, definitely. Oh, right, I don't have my ammo.
Eat
Terra Smash!
Okay. There we go. Big guy down. Oh, we gotta take out the archers. Oh, I see a few pigs there.
Booba, get them!
Oh, let me get the pigs. Thanks for the meat, boys. Okay, area's clear. So approach the giant cooking pots.
There's still soup in here! These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Well, it's our lab now.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
Alright, in goes the samples.
We're ready to go! Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is, so pay close attention.
Alright, I don't know if I should have brought out amber for this. Use pyro to heat the pot. Do I just throw teddy bear?
Into the fire!
Or do I do it here? Oh no, there it goes. Do I did some more?
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade!
Whoa! Oh boy.
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them continue again after.
Terra Smash!
Nice and spicy.
A touch of frost!
I wish I had my animal powers. Oh, screw you. Really? Okay, there goes the Summer Throw. Hate those things. Oh, there's an archer over there. Okay, recover my stamina.
Terra Smash!
There of you. Okay, let's continue. So, first one, not that big of a light.
Get them! That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it?
Whoa!
More helichurls? They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Yeah, no kidding. Okay, Summer Throw down. Whoa! Ouch!
Nice and spicy!
Forth, my blade!
Out of the frying pan!
Whoa! He's spinning. There we go. So we just got one more to fill up. So, final result. Okay,
Nice and spicy!
one more.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright!
Okay, third one.
That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Yeah, third.
Let's
Okay,
head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
okay, so that's the third Noctilucous Jade is what we want. Okay, so let's go ahead and spawn back in Liyue. So here we go. Alright, we're back in Liyue Harbor. Hello, sir. We decided on which one we want to buy.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
We would like the third Noctilus Jade.
Exactly! That's the one Paimon remembers too!
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous Jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liyue Qixing and good honest merchants such as yourself, I, for one, believe that Liyue will continue to prosper, as it always has done.
So let's not get ourselves down just yet.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
I thought so.
Any what?
Mora.
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
A local of Liyue who doesn't have money on their mind?
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait! Didn't Childe give us some advanced funds earlier?
I have them on me.
That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single mora.
Please remember to bring money next time.
I will do my best. You have my thanks.
Yeah, sure, you'll do your best. Put the Noctilus's jade in place. Oh, we're going back up there? So, we're not gonna get arrested on the spot? Okay. I'll take a shortcut. I'll have to, like, take the stairs. And hop. 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 Yeah. There we go. Just a little bit parkour never hurt. Okay, so I guess we're not gonna get arrested on the spot anymore. So we can roam around this area. So I just put it here. Put Noctilus's jade. Alright.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Childe. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
We'll pay the jewelsmith when he arrives.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
The rite of dissension took place here too. So we're just using the scene of the crime to...
The Liyue Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about. Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel...
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
It still feels very odd.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Yeah, how do you know where the Exuvia is being kept?
Since the Rite of Parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
They must have some ulterior motive.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those? Do we buy them?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Okay, so technically we're not done. So there's the Noctilus's Jade, the high quality Noctilus's Jade that we got. And only Noctilus's Jade of Radiant Grain at the very least is acceptable for use in the Rite of Parting. Who would have thought the Hilltrace cooking pot in Dada Upa Gorge would be a reliable means of assessing the quality? Yeah, who knew indeed. And okay, so let me look at the time really quick. And yeah, I don't think I'll be able to fit this whole quest in this episode, so I think I'm gonna have to end it right here. If you guys really did enjoy this video, please leave a like or comment on the video. I would really appreciate that. And also share this video with your other Genshin Impact friends. And if you would like to stay up to date with my latest posts on social media, please follow me on facebook.com/jsgaming127 and on twitter.com/jsgaming127. But most importantly, if you want to stay up to date with all my weekly uploads on YouTube, please go ahead and click that subscribe button and then click that notification bell so that you will always be updated on all my latest uploads. And without further ado, maraming salamat for watching, mga gamers, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Ingat!